Apple has done it again. Just when we thought the iPhone had reached its peak, leaks and reports about the upcoming iPhone 17 lineup are proving us wrong. And this time, it's not just about a few camera upgrades or a faster chip. It's about Apple reshaping the very definition of what a premium smartphone should be. We're talking about higher prices across the entire lineup, starting at $849 for the base iPhone 17 and climbing all the way to $1,249 for the Pro Max. But the real shocker? A completely new model, the iPhone 17 Air. That's right, Apple may be adding an Air to its smartphone family for the very first time. And here's the twist. Instead of being a cheaper, lightweight version like the MacBook Air or iPad Air, this iPhone Air might actually cost more than the Pro Max. Apple is turning its own naming tradition upside down. So, in this video, we're going to break down exactly what this means. Why Apple is raising prices again, what makes the iPhone 17 lineup different from every iPhone before it, and how the rumored iPhone 17 Air could completely change the way we think about Apple's product strategy. Because this isn't just another smartphone release, this could be Apple's boldest move since the iPhone 10. And if history tells us anything, it's that when Apple makes a bold move, the entire industry follows. Start with a dramatic opener. Apple has just redefined what premium means again. Highlight the buzz around iPhone 17 Pro Max being Apple's most expensive mainstream iPhone yet. Immediately tease the iPhone 17 Air, a mysterious, never-before-seen edition. Establish intrigue. Why would Apple make an Air iPhone more expensive than Pro Max? Frame the video. Not just about specs, but about Apple's pricing strategy, brand psychology, and future direction. Apple's pricing history and strategy go back to 2017 with the iPhone 10. Apple crossed the $1,000 mark for the first time. Critics thought customers wouldn't pay, instead, demand skyrocketed. Mention iPhone 15 Pro Max's stealth increase in 2023. Apple kept the base price but removed the 128 gigabytes option, forcing buyers to pay more. Talk about Apple's philosophy. They don't just sell hardware, they sell status, design, exclusivity, and ecosystem integration. Show how Apple has conditioned customers over years. Each time people complain at launch, but sales prove Apple right. The iPhone 17 lineup. What to expect? Introduce expected models: iPhone 17, 17 Plus, 17 Pro, 17 Pro Max, and the rumored iPhone 17 Air. Pricing leaks: iPhone 17 $849 starting. Price. iPhone 17 Plus $1, $049. iPhone 17 Pro around $1, $149. iPhone 17 Pro Max $1, $249. iPhone 17 Air, possibly even higher than Pro Max. Storage base now starts at 256 gigabytes. Another way Apple justifies higher entry prices. Apple is rumored to add a $50 increase across all models. While small on paper, this is symbolic. It pushes the iPhone further into luxury territory. The game-changer iPhone 17 Air, first iPhone to use Air branding. Historically, Air means lighter, thinner, more portable, and cheaper. MacBook Air, iPad Air. But here's the twist: iPhone 17 Air may be lighter, thinner, but more expensive. Why? New advanced materials, titanium alloys, possibly carbon composites. Ultra-thin design requiring custom engineering. Positioning designed as a statement device for those who value design over specs. Apple could be flipping the definition of Air, no longer about affordability, but about elite exclusivity. iPhone 17 Air may be Apple's thinnest and lightest iPhone ever, a futuristic halo product like the Apple Vision Pro. Why prices keep rising? Component costs: A19 Bionic, more powerful, more expensive. Advanced OLED or micro-LED displays, costlier. Titanium aerospace, aluminum frames, premium material cost. Apple Intelligence, new neural engines, smarter chips, bigger storage, all needed to power Apple's AI ecosystem. Billions spent on R&D, design innovations. Making phones thinner, lighter, and more durable requires new engineering methods. Global inflation and currency shifts in markets like Europe, India, and Brazil. iPhones already cost much more than the US. Apple uses inflation as justification for price hikes, while reinforcing its premium brand image. Comparisons with past iPhones: 15 Pro Max. Stealth price increase by cutting base storage option. That iPhone 16 series. likely the first to fully integrate Apple Intelligence AI, setting the foundation for iPhone 17. That iPhone 17 step forward could be the first truly AI-first iPhone, needing stronger chips, better battery efficiency, and advanced displays. Compare Apple's approach to Samsung or Google. They push specs, Apple pushes experience and ecosystem. That Apple's branding shift. Traditionally, Air meant mid-range premium between base and Pro. But iPhone 17 Air flips that. It becomes more premium than Pro Max. Apple's lineup might fracture into 5 categories: base, entry, plus bigger screen, lower specs, Pro high performance, Pro Max biggest, most powerful, Air exclusive design, futuristic, most expensive. Customer reactions and market impact. Apple fans will complain online about price hikes. But historically, sales show loyalty outweighs frustration. iPhone is a status product. Owning the latest iPhone is about identity and prestige. Competitors like Xiaomi or Samsung push value for money, but Apple doubles down on luxury branding. Even small price hikes, $50, make iPhones feel more premium. This psychological effect works in Apple's favor. The bigger picture, Apple's future strategy, Apple Intelligence, new backbone of iPhone experience. Deeper ecosystem integration. iPhone 17 will likely sync AI across iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch. iPhone shifting from phone to a lifestyle luxury AI device. Conclusion, iPhone 17 Pro Max could start at $1,249. iPhone 17 Air could be even more expensive. Apple is experimenting with its boldest pricing branding strategy yet. Leave audience with a thought-provoking CTA. Would you buy the Air stick to the Pro Max or wait for something even bigger? End with suspense. Apple is not just making smartphones anymore, they're reshaping the definition of luxury. Tech.so, here's where we stand. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is shaping up to start at $1,249, making it the most expensive mainstream iPhone ever. And then there's the mysterious iPhone 17 Air, thinner, lighter, more futuristic, and potentially even pricier than the Pro Max. Apple isn't just launching another phone, they're testing the waters for an entirely new kind of ultra-premium product. If this strategy works, the Air branding could become a permanent part of the iPhone family, just like it did with the MacBook Air and iPad Air. And that would mean Apple isn't just giving us phones to choose from, they're giving us tiers of exclusivity. Each model becomes more than just a device. It becomes a statement of who you are as a consumer. That's the genius of Apple's strategy, and love it or hate, it's why they can keep raising prices without losing momentum. But the question now is, where do you stand? Would you pay extra for the iPhone 17 Air, knowing it's thinner, lighter, and unlike any iPhone before it? Or would you stick with the Pro Max, the tried and true flagship that's already pushing the limits? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation isn't just about specs and prices, it's about the future of the smartphone itself. And as always, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay ahead of all the biggest Apple leaks, rumors, and deep dive analysis, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Apple has finally done the impossible with the iPhone 17 lineup. And trust me, the story is just getting started.